The Illuminati. Separating fact from fiction in a world of speculation. Written and published by Lord Cabura's Magic Haven. Introduction. Let's begin with a story, one not often told, but whispered through the ages, lurking in secret notes and closed-door meetings. In 1784, a man named Adam Weishaupt, a professor at the University of Ingolstadt in Bavaria, was busy establishing something that would shake history, politics, and culture forever. Weishaupt's creation was the Illuminati, a group built on the principles of Enlightenment thought. The aim was to push back against the heavy influence of both church and state, to place power in the hands of reason and knowledge rather than dogma and monarchy. In a world ruled by kings and bishops, Weishaupt's dream was to create a society of like-minded thinkers who could pursue knowledge, question authority, and, perhaps, influence society from the shadows. Now, here's a fact that may surprise you: Weishaupt wasn't just concerned with Bavaria, or even Germany. His ambitions were nothing short of worldwide. Through secretive connections, he spread the ideas of the Illuminati throughout Europe, planting seeds of change in the minds of the powerful and influential. Today, the Illuminati is surrounded by myths, misunderstandings, and speculations about its role in shaping world events. But what was it really about? Who were these members who risked everything to join? And why does the name Illuminati still echo in modern conversations? It's hard to miss the Illuminati in today's culture. It's everywhere, from movies and novels to conspiracy theories on the internet. People whisper about the Illuminati's supposed involvement in everything from government decisions to celebrity success. Symbols like the all-seeing eye and pyramid appear in popular music videos, movies, and even on the dollar bill, and many wonder if these symbols are hidden markers of the Illuminati's influence. Modern culture is full of questions, and the idea of a secret group controlling things behind the scenes has fascinated people for centuries. Is there any truth to it? Or are these stories simply myths that have grown over time? The truth is likely somewhere in between, and by digging into the historical origins and events surrounding the Illuminati, we can separate fact from fiction. The purpose of this book, and this discussion, is to approach the Illuminati with an open mind. There's a lot of misinformation out there, but history has left us real clues, too. In this journey, we'll trace the actual origins of the Illuminati back to its roots in Bavaria, uncovering what Adam Weishaupt and his associates hoped to achieve. We'll look at the motivations and backgrounds of its members, many of whom were scholars, philosophers, and political thinkers who believed in freedom and the power of knowledge. We'll explore how this movement spread, the impact it had, and, just as importantly, why it was feared by those in power. This isn't a story about modern-day conspiracies or supernatural influence. It's an exploration of an idea, one that encouraged people to think for themselves, question authority, and believe in human progress. However, we'll also see how these ideals were often misunderstood, exaggerated, and even weaponized by people who didn't understand or feared the Illuminati's true intentions. By the end, you'll have a clearer understanding of what the Illuminati really was, why it matters, and how it's been transformed by legend and rumor. Chapter 1: The Birth of the Illuminati. To truly understand the origins of the Illuminati, we need to step into 18th-century Bavaria, a place where religion and politics dominated every aspect of life. Bavaria, a region in present-day Germany, was then under the tight control of the Catholic Church and conservative monarchs who enforced strict rules and stifled freedom of thought. The Church wielded enormous influence, both spiritually and politically, with Catholicism deeply embedded in all societal structures, from education to government. Public life was firmly regulated by religious doctrine, which left little room for the Enlightenment ideals that were beginning to sweep across Europe. The Enlightenment was a period of intellectual awakening where philosophers, scientists, and thinkers advocated for reason, science, and individual rights. This new wave of thought called for societies to prioritize knowledge and rationality over religious dogma and absolute rule. These ideals were highly attractive to progressive thinkers in Bavaria, yet openly discussing them was risky. Political authorities saw any challenges to tradition as subversive and dangerous, leading to heavy censorship. This repressive atmosphere made Bavaria fertile ground for secret societies, groups that provided safe spaces for like-minded individuals to discuss and develop revolutionary ideas. It was within this context of restriction and repression that the Illuminati was born. In 1776, Adam Weishaupt, a professor of canon law at the University of Ingolstadt, decided that it was time for change. Raised in a strict Catholic environment, Weishaupt had first-hand experience with the weight of religious authority. Despite his conservative upbringing, he was captivated by the Enlightenment ideals he discovered in books that circulated through underground intellectual networks. Weishaupt believed deeply in the power of reason and was convinced that the church and state's grip on society needed to be loosened for real progress to occur. However, Weishaupt knew that such ideas were radical in the eyes of the authorities. He couldn't voice them publicly without risking his career or worse. To circumvent these constraints, he founded a secret society, the Bavarian Illuminati, on May 1, 1776, to promote and protect his ideals. Originally, he called it the Perfectibilists, but later renamed it the Illuminati, meaning the Enlightened Ones. Weishaupt's aim wasn't just about shielding his ideas but creating a movement that could gradually influence society from within, replacing oppressive traditions with principles of knowledge, freedom, and equality. The Illuminati was to be an organization for those who sought the truth and had the courage to question authority. Weishaupt hoped that by quietly and systematically recruiting influential individuals, his group could plant seeds of enlightenment in all corners of society. At its core, the Illuminati's mission was ambitious, to create a world where reason, not superstition or authority, guided human behavior. Weishaupt envisioned a society where knowledge and truth were prioritized, where individuals were free from the oppressive control of religious and political institutions. The Illuminati's goals included promoting secularism, questioning religious authority, and fostering critical thinking. Members were encouraged to think independently, to question the status quo, and to embrace the ideals of the Enlightenment. However, Weishaupt understood that achieving these goals required a careful, strategic approach. The Illuminati couldn't be an open movement, it had to remain a secret society. To that end, Weishaupt structured the Illuminati with a strict hierarchical organization, inspired in part by other well-known secret societies, such as the Freemasons. The order was divided into three main classes, with each class containing several levels or degrees. New members would enter the society at a low rank and gradually rise through the ranks as they demonstrated their loyalty and commitment to the cause. First class, novices. New recruits, known as novices, would begin their journey by studying Enlightenment ideals and were gradually introduced to the society's principles. At this level, members weren't privy to the group's true mission, rather, they were tested for loyalty and commitment. Second class, Minerval. Named after Minerva, the Roman goddess of wisdom, members who advanced to this level received a deeper understanding of the group's goals. They also began recruiting new members, expanding the society's reach and influence. Third class, Mysteries. This was the inner circle, where the true mission of the Illuminati was fully revealed. Only the most trusted and devoted members achieved this rank, with Weishaupt and his closest confidants forming the central leadership. This structured hierarchy served several purposes. First, it allowed Weishaupt to control the society's growth carefully, ensuring that only those who were truly dedicated advanced to the higher ranks. It also meant that members at the lower levels were unaware of the society's broader ambitions, which helped maintain secrecy. The Illuminati's influence grew subtly but steadily, as members in key positions quietly promoted progressive ideas in their respective spheres, from academia to politics. The birth of the Illuminati marked a bold experiment in social change. Under Weishaupt's guidance, the society began to grow, attracting members from diverse backgrounds, including philosophers, politicians, and academics who were eager to see a more enlightened world. They saw themselves as pioneers in a mission that would ultimately liberate society from ignorance and authoritarian rule. But as the Illuminati gained influence, it also attracted suspicion. Authorities and religious leaders grew increasingly uneasy about the activities of this secret society that promoted ideas they considered dangerous. Yet, despite the growing scrutiny, the Illuminati continued to expand in its early years, slowly weaving its ideals into the fabric of Bavarian society. Chapter 2: The Rise and Suppression of the Illuminati. In the years following its founding, the Illuminati quickly attracted members who shared Adam Weishaupt's vision of enlightenment, equality, and freedom from religious dogma. Through carefully managed secrecy and a compelling mission, the society began to attract more influential people from various walks of life: academics, politicians, noblemen, and intellectuals from around Bavaria and beyond. What started as a small, obscure group at the University of Ingolstadt expanded into an organization with members who held high positions in society, giving the Illuminati a significant amount of covert influence. One of the Illuminati's key recruitment strategies was to infiltrate other societies, especially the Freemasons, who shared similar ideals and already had a widespread network. Weishaupt recognized the power of the Freemason order and sought to use their influence to his advantage. The Illuminati recruited members within the Freemason lodges, gradually drawing members into the inner workings of the Illuminati itself. Weishaupt's closest ally in this recruitment drive was Baron Adolf von Knigge, a former aristocrat with deep ties to German nobility and Freemasonry. Von Knigge was instrumental in spreading the Illuminati's ideas and principles across Europe, establishing local branches and expanding membership dramatically. Under his guidance, the Illuminati recruited new members in places as far as Italy, France, and Austria. Von Knigge's recruitment efforts were incredibly successful, and membership soared to over 2,000 people in just a few years. The Illuminati's influence spread quietly but effectively, with members often serving as undercover influencers within various institutions, subtly promoting ideas of freedom, reason, and secularism. By the early 1780s, the Illuminati had members embedded in several influential circles, with whispers of their mission spreading across Europe. It was a period of growth and success, where the society's reach extended farther than Weishaupt himself had initially dreamed. As the Illuminati's influence spread, conservative factions in Bavaria, particularly those within the Catholic Church, became increasingly alarmed. The secretive nature of the Illuminati's gatherings and their radical ideas about religion and governance made the society a target of intense suspicion. Church leaders began to view the Illuminati as a group of heretics plotting to undermine the Church's authority. Political leaders, in turn, feared the Illuminati's growing influence within government institutions and saw them as a threat to the social order. The Bavarian government, led by Duke Karl Theodor, was particularly hostile to any group that challenged the traditional power structure. In 1784, the Bavarian state began investigating secret societies, specifically targeting the Illuminati. Church leaders, already anxious about the organization's perceived threat, encouraged Duke Theodor to take swift and decisive action against the group. The Duke, worried about the Illuminati's potential for disrupting his rule, issued an edict in June 1784 that outlawed all secret societies in Bavaria. This edict forced the Illuminati into a position of vulnerability, with members being watched, questioned, and investigated by authorities. Despite this initial crackdown, the Illuminati continued to operate in secret. In 1785, a more severe edict was issued, explicitly naming the Illuminati and declaring membership a criminal offense punishable by exile or imprisonment. The authorities arrested several prominent members and seized documents that revealed the organization's inner workings, including the group's goals, structure, and membership lists. This gave the authorities substantial leverage in identifying and dismantling the group. One infamous incident that revealed the Illuminati's secrets occurred when a cache of documents was discovered in the home of a high-ranking member named Xavier Zwack. Among the papers were letters, codes, and details about the society's objectives and practices, providing solid evidence of the group's subversive intentions. The documents also revealed the society's plan to infiltrate state institutions and spread Enlightenment ideals. These revelations led to a heightened public outcry and intensified the government's efforts to disband the Illuminati. By late 1785, most of the group's prominent members had been arrested or exiled, and the Illuminati was formally declared disbanded. However, even with the society officially dismantled, rumors persisted that the Illuminati continued to operate in secret. The veil of mystery surrounding their downfall only added to the fascination and speculation about the group, giving rise to theories that the Illuminati survived the crackdown and continued to work towards their hidden agenda in the shadows. While the Illuminati was officially disbanded in 1785, the mystery surrounding the group did not fade. In fact, the government's efforts to suppress the group had an unintended consequence. The group suppression only fueled public curiosity, and stories of their secret activities began to take on a life of their own. People started to wonder if the Illuminati's disbandment was merely a facade, and whispers circulated that former members continued their mission under different guises. This intrigue was exacerbated by the fact that Enlightenment ideals continued to gain traction across Europe, leading many to suspect that the Illuminati's influence had not entirely disappeared. One theory that emerged was that the Illuminati had simply gone underground, adopting a more clandestine approach to avoid detection. Former members, it was believed, might have dispersed into other secret societies, continuing their mission to spread Enlightenment values from within more established organizations, such as Freemasonry. These suspicions were compounded by the French Revolution, which broke out just a few years after the Illuminati's disbandment. Many believed that the revolutionary movement's ideals, liberty, equality, and fraternity, mirrored the very principles promoted by the Illuminati, sparking rumors that the Illuminati had been involved in orchestrating or at least inspiring the revolution. In the years that followed, the Illuminati became a scapegoat for events and movements that were seen as threatening the status quo. Monarchs, religious leaders, and conservatives across Europe cited the hidden hand of the Illuminati as the source of societal upheaval, attributing revolutionary fervor, political conspiracies, and even mysterious deaths to their influence. These theories were often sensationalized, with authors and historians embellishing tales of the Illuminati's reach, attributing them with almost supernatural powers and omnipresence. The fascination with the Illuminati's supposed survival persisted well into the 19th century and beyond, with the group becoming synonymous with the idea of secret societies wielding hidden power. Though the Bavarian Illuminati as an organization likely ceased to exist after 1785, the legends and conspiracy theories that arose from their brief existence cemented their place in history and popular imagination. The group became the subject of countless books, pamphlets, and rumors, growing into a symbol of hidden influence and covert control that remains potent to this day. Chapter 3: The Illuminati in Conspiracy Theories. The Illuminati's role in world domination, media control, and global influence. The Illuminati has long been associated with some of the most pervasive and powerful conspiracy theories of the modern era. Many believe that this group, originally a small, anti-authoritarian organization in 18th-century Bavaria, continues to wield influence over global affairs, hidden in the shadows and controlling the course of history. This idea, however improbable, has captured imaginations worldwide, creating a mythos that suggests the Illuminati manipulates world events to achieve ultimate control over society. One of the most widespread beliefs is that the Illuminati is working towards a new world order. The theory posits that this new world order is a global government run by an elite few, where the Illuminati controls everything from political decisions to economic policies. Believers argue that influential leaders, high-ranking officials, and even entertainment figures are members, pushing society toward a totalitarian state where freedom is restricted, and individuality is stifled. Another popular myth is that the Illuminati controls the media. From newspapers to television networks and online platforms, conspiracy theorists claim that the Illuminati plants ideas, shapes narratives, and directs cultural trends, keeping the masses distracted while quietly furthering their agenda. This belief ties into suspicions about how certain news stories gain prominence while others remain in the shadows, making people wonder if a powerful, unseen hand is pulling the strings. These theories have only grown with the rise of social media and globalization, as people see increasingly interconnected political, economic, and cultural events. Every major world event, from stock market crashes to political upheavals, is seen as evidence of the Illuminati's unseen influence, creating a story of invisible control that touches all aspects of modern life. One aspect of the Illuminati myth that has captured the public's imagination is its supposed use of symbols and coded messages. Among the most famous symbols associated with the Illuminati is the all-seeing eye. Often depicted as an eye within a triangle, the all-seeing eye is believed by conspiracy theorists to represent the Illuminati's constant vigilance and pervasive oversight. This symbol famously appears on the reverse side of the US $1 bill within the Great Seal of the United States, fueling theories that the Illuminati has deep roots within American history and governance. The pyramid, particularly with its top separated or illuminated, is another image often linked to the Illuminati. The pyramid is seen as a representation of the social hierarchy they aim to establish, with the elite at the top and everyone else forming the base. This symbolism suggests a clear order where a powerful few control the masses, a concept that resonates with the idea of the Illuminati as a ruling elite. Other symbols often associated with the Illuminati include the owl, which represents wisdom and the pursuit of knowledge, a central theme of the original Bavarian Illuminati's mission. In popular culture, people speculate that when celebrities or public figures flash hand signs, cover one eye, or pose with these symbols in artwork or media, they are signaling their allegiance to the Illuminati. While these symbols have historical and cultural significance, their link to the Illuminati is tenuous at best. The all-seeing eye, for example, has roots in ancient Egyptian mythology, representing the Eye of Horus, a symbol of protection and royal power. Over centuries, it was adopted by various groups and governments, including the U.S. Founding Fathers, who saw it as a symbol of divine providence. The pyramid, meanwhile, is a universal architectural form that carries different meanings across cultures and contexts. Nonetheless, the association of these symbols with the Illuminati has taken on a life of its own, contributing to the mystique and myth surrounding the group. From fact to fiction, how Illuminati myths became pop culture icons. The story of the Illuminati is an intriguing blend of historical fact and sensationalized fiction, and nowhere is this clearer than in popular culture. Since the group's disbandment in the late 18th century, the idea of the Illuminati has morphed into something far beyond the original intentions of Adam Weishaupt and his followers. Pop culture has taken these myths and built an entire world around them, fueling endless books, movies, and even music that weave the Illuminati into narratives of control, conspiracy, and intrigue. This fictionalization began with writers and thinkers who wanted to expose what they saw as hidden powers influencing society. For example, 19th-century writer Augustin Béraud published works blaming the Illuminati for the French Revolution, while other writers claimed the Illuminati was responsible for various societal ills. These stories circulated through pamphlets, newspapers, and books, cementing the Illuminati's reputation as a dark and powerful group. In modern times, films like Angels and Demons by Dan Brown and National Treasure play on the theme of hidden societies, embedding the Illuminati within thrilling plots involving treasure, secret rituals, and government secrets. Musicians, too, are often seen as part of the Illuminati, with some artists frequently speculated to be members. These artists have often incorporated symbols associated with the Illuminati into their performances and music videos, sometimes as an ironic nod to the rumors themselves. In doing so, they've only added fuel to the fire, making the idea of the Illuminati a familiar and endlessly intriguing concept for fans. The internet has supercharged these ideas, with forums, videos, and articles dissecting every symbol and rumor, creating communities dedicated to exposing the Illuminati. These discussions blur the line between entertainment and belief, as people debate whether the Illuminati is merely a convenient story for explaining complex world events or an actual group hidden in the shadows. The Illuminati's journey from a real historical society to a cultural phenomenon shows how easily fact can blend with fiction. The group's story has become a canvas on which people project their anxieties, fears, and curiosity about power, control, and the unknown. Though the original Bavarian Illuminati may have faded away centuries ago, its legend lives on, woven into the very fabric of modern society. It serves as a symbol, a warning, and a mystery, one that, real or not, reminds us of the hidden forces we believe shape our world. Chapter 4, Cultural Influence, Literature, Film, and Music. The concept of the Illuminati has been a powerful motif in literature since its inception, captivating writers and thinkers who sought to explore themes of secrecy, power, and societal manipulation. The early associations between the Illuminati and the fears of a controlling elite were vividly expressed by authors in the 19th century. For instance, Proofs of a Conspiracy by John Robison, published in 1798, presented the Illuminati as a shadowy organization orchestrating revolution and undermining society from within. Robison's work tapped into widespread anxieties about radicalism and social change, portraying the Illuminati as the puppet masters behind political turmoil. Another significant figure, Augustin Bérault, in his multi-volume work Memoirs illustrating the history of Jacobinism, posited that the Illuminati was not only responsible for the revolution in France but was also intertwined with other secret societies aiming to destabilize the world order. His theories fueled paranoia about hidden forces that sought to disrupt social harmony, influencing public perception and sparking the conspiracy theories that persist today. As the 20th century progressed, writers continued to draw inspiration from the Illuminati. The themes of conspiracy and secrecy were further popularized by novels such as The Illuminatus trilogy by Robert Anton Wilson and Robert Shea, which blended fiction with elements of historical and philosophical inquiry. This satirical work introduced readers to a world where the Illuminati were not only real but also interwoven with various cultural narratives, from the occult to counterculture movements. The Illuminati also permeated works by notable authors such as Dan Brown, whose best-selling novel Angels and Demons brought the idea of a secret society manipulating the Catholic Church and global politics into the mainstream. This blending of real historical elements with fictional narratives sparked widespread interest and debate about the Illuminati's possible influence on contemporary issues. The influence of the Illuminati extends far beyond literature. It has made significant inroads into film and music, serving as a potent symbol of conspiracy and intrigue. Movies have capitalized on the allure of the Illuminati, weaving it into plots that explore the darker corners of human ambition and power. Films like The Da Vinci Code, also based on Dan Brown's work, depict secret societies with hidden agendas and coded messages, captivating audiences with suspenseful narratives that suggest an ongoing battle between knowledge and ignorance. In addition to mainstream cinema, the Illuminati has found a place in the realm of independent and cult films, often portrayed as an omnipotent force lurking behind everyday life. Movies like They Live and The Adjustment Bureau reflect the pervasive fear of being controlled by unseen powers, with the Illuminati symbolizing the ultimate conspiratorial entity. For example, the music video for Jay-Z's On to the Next One features occult symbols and imagery that sparked widespread speculation about his involvement with the Illuminati. Similarly, Beyoncé's performances often include visual motifs that invite interpretation and debate, reinforcing the notion that her artistry serves as a platform for exploring themes of power, influence, and secrecy. The use of Illuminati symbols in popular music not only fuels conspiracy theories but also creates a dialogue about the nature of celebrity culture and the power dynamics at play in the entertainment industry. By integrating these elements, artists challenge listeners to question societal norms and the potential influence of elite groups in shaping public perception. In the digital age, the fascination with the Illuminati has only intensified, becoming a cultural phenomenon that permeates social media. Platforms like Twitter and Reddit serve as breeding grounds for theories and discussions, with users sharing elaborate narratives about the Illuminati's influence on global events and celebrity culture. This online obsession is fueled by the rapid dissemination of information, where a single post can ignite a wave of speculation and conspiracy. Channels dedicated to uncovering the truth about the Illuminati attract millions of views, presenting theories that range from the plausible to the absurd. Some of these videos often combine historical facts with sensationalized claims, creating a captivating narrative that encourages viewers to engage and share their own interpretations. The visual medium allows for dynamic storytelling, showcasing symbols, clips from popular culture, and commentary that feeds into the broader mythology surrounding the Illuminati. Moreover, the rise of memes has brought the Illuminati into everyday conversations. Memes often depict celebrities or political figures as members of the Illuminati, humorously exaggerating the conspiracy while simultaneously reflecting societal anxieties about power and control. This playful engagement with the concept allows individuals to navigate complex themes in a digestible format, fostering a sense of community among those intrigued by the hidden layers of influence in modern life. The Illuminati's role in pop culture serves not just as entertainment but as a reflection of societal concerns regarding authority, autonomy, and the pursuit of truth. As people grapple with an increasingly complex world, the idea of a secret society orchestrating events behind the scenes offers a narrative that simplifies these fears, providing a scapegoat for the unpredictability of contemporary life. The Illuminati has evolved from a historical secret society into a cultural touchstone that influences literature, film, and music. Its representation in popular culture is a testament to humanity's ongoing fascination with the unknown, power dynamics, and the search for understanding in a world filled with complexities. The narrative surrounding the Illuminati continues to evolve, shaped by the voices of those who seek to explore the mysteries that lie beneath the surface of everyday life. Chapter 5: The Illuminati and the New World Order. The concept of the New World Order, NWO, has long been associated with conspiracy theories surrounding the Illuminati. At its core, the NWO refers to an alleged secretive power elite that aims to establish an authoritarian global government. Proponents of this theory assert that the Illuminati is at the forefront of this agenda, manipulating events and orchestrating societal changes to facilitate a world where sovereignty is diminished and centralized power prevails. Many conspiracy theorists believe that the NWO seeks to control various aspects of life, including economies, governments, and even populations. Theories suggest that the Illuminati aims to create a one-world government that will eliminate national borders and unify global governance under a powerful cabal. This idea resonates with individuals who fear loss of autonomy in the face of globalization, economic upheaval, and political corruption. Theories about the NWO often intertwine with themes of surveillance and population control, suggesting that technology and social engineering are used as tools to manipulate and monitor the masses. Events such as the COVID-19 pandemic have further fueled speculation, with some arguing that it was orchestrated to consolidate power and control over global populations. Central to this narrative are symbols often associated with the Illuminati, such as the all-seeing eye and the pyramid. These symbols are claimed to represent a hidden knowledge and a guiding force behind the scenes, further deepening the intrigue surrounding the Illuminati's alleged role in shaping global events. Throughout history, numerous figures have emerged as vocal proponents of the Illuminati and New World Order conspiracy theories. One of the most prominent is David Icke, a former professional football player and sports broadcaster turned conspiracy theorist. Icke has written extensively about the Illuminati, claiming that a reptilian elite is manipulating world events. His works, such as The Biggest Secret, explore the idea of a hidden hand behind global politics, fueling the NWO narrative with provocative theories about extraterrestrial influence and hybrid bloodlines. Another notable figure is Alex Jones, the controversial host of InfoWars. Jones has built a significant following by promoting conspiracy theories related to the Illuminati and the NWO. He claims that powerful elites conspire to control governments and media to instill fear and manipulate public perception. His passionate rhetoric and advocacy for uncovering the truth resonate with audiences who feel disenfranchised and skeptical of mainstream narratives. While these theorists attract a devoted following, it is essential to understand why the NWO theories resonate with certain audiences. Many individuals are drawn to the idea of hidden powers influencing world events, especially in an age marked by rapid change, uncertainty, and mistrust of established institutions. The allure of belonging to a group that seeks to unveil these truths can provide a sense of purpose and community. The debate surrounding the Illuminati's influence in modern global politics is marked by a tension between those who investigate these claims and those who debunk them. Skeptics of the NWO theory argue that there is little to no credible evidence to support the existence of a coordinated effort by the Illuminati or any other secret society to establish a global government. They contend that the complexities of geopolitical events can be explained by a multitude of factors, including economics, culture, and historical developments. Investigative journalists and researchers have examined the origins of these conspiracy theories, emphasizing that the narrative often exploits societal fears, particularly during times of crisis. Many experts argue that conspiracy theories can flourish in an environment of distrust, especially when people feel powerless or alienated from mainstream politics. However, advocates of the Illuminati conspiracy maintain that dismissing their claims outright ignores the possibility of genuine influence from powerful entities. They argue that historical events, such as the establishment of international organizations like the United Nations or the European Union, can be interpreted as steps toward a centralized global governance structure, lending credence to their fears of an encroaching NWO. To navigate this complex landscape, it is crucial for audiences to critically assess both sides of the debate. Engaging with credible sources, examining historical context, and considering psychological and sociological factors can provide a more nuanced understanding of why the Illuminati and NWO conspiracies resonate with so many people. The connection between the Illuminati and the New World Order encapsulates a blend of historical intrigue and modern-day fears. While the theories surrounding the NWO may lack empirical evidence, they reflect deeper societal anxieties about control, autonomy, and the quest for truth in an increasingly complex world. As the conversation around the Illuminati evolves, it invites individuals to explore their beliefs and challenge the narratives that shape their understanding of power and influence in today's society. Money, banks, and control of the economy. One of the most pervasive theories surrounding the Illuminati is its alleged control over global banking systems. Proponents argue that secretive groups within the Illuminati manipulate financial institutions, including major entities like the Federal Reserve and the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to exert influence over the world economy. This theory suggests that the Illuminati orchestrates financial crises and manipulates interest rates and currency values to maintain its grip on power. Advocates of this theory point to the Federal Reserve, the central banking system of the United States, as a prime example of Illuminati control. They argue that since the Fed operates independently of the government, it serves as a conduit for elite interests. Critics of this view argue that the complexities of central banking and monetary policy cannot be reduced to the actions of a secret society. Instead, they emphasize the importance of economic theories, market forces, and political influences that shape the financial landscape. The IMF, too, is often cited as an organization under Illuminati influence. The IMF's role in providing financial assistance and enforcing austerity measures in struggling economies has led some to claim that it functions as a tool for the Illuminati to impose its will on sovereign nations. These claims paint a picture of a shadowy cabal that manipulates economic systems for its own benefit, perpetuating cycles of debt and dependency. Tracing the money, prominent families and the Illuminati. Central to many Illuminati conspiracy theories are the wealthy families and organizations often cited as being connected to the secret society. The Rothschild family, one of the most well-known banking dynasties, is frequently mentioned in discussions about the Illuminati. With roots dating back to the 18th century, the Rothschilds amassed immense wealth and influence, leading to speculation about their role in global finance. Proponents argue that the Rothschilds are key players in the Illuminati's alleged plan for world domination. They cite historical instances where the family was involved in major financial events, such as funding wars and influencing governments. However, many historians and economists point out that attributing the complexities of global finance to the actions of a single family oversimplifies a multifaceted system influenced by numerous actors. Other prominent names, like the Rockefellers and Morgans, are also associated with the Illuminati narrative. These families have been linked to significant developments in American banking and industry. However, as with the Rothschilds, Claims of direct control over global financial systems often lack solid evidence and can be traced to misunderstandings or exaggerations of their historical roles. While theories about Illuminati control over banks may lack concrete evidence, the reality of financial power shaping global events is undeniable. Wealthy individuals, corporations, and financial institutions do have considerable influence over economies and politics. Lobbying efforts, campaign contributions, and strategic partnerships can allow these entities to sway government policies in their favor. However, it is crucial to differentiate between legitimate economic influence and conspiracy theories that suggest an all-encompassing cabal operates behind the scenes. The mechanisms of power in modern economies are complex, often involving intricate networks of stakeholders rather than a singular, secretive group. Understanding the actual dynamics of economic power can help demystify the fears surrounding the Illuminati. By exploring the genuine connections between wealth and influence, audiences can gain insight into how money shapes political and social landscapes without resorting to sensationalized narratives. Another prominent aspect of the Illuminati narrative is the belief that it exerts control over the media landscape, including the entertainment industry, publishing houses, and news organizations. Proponents of this theory suggest that by controlling the narrative presented to the public, the Illuminati can manipulate perceptions, stifle dissent, and maintain its influence over societal norms and values. Key figures in the entertainment industry, such as musicians, filmmakers, and actors, are often accused of being part of the Illuminati or serving its agenda. Conspiracy theorists argue that symbolic gestures, lyrics, and imagery in music and films serve to promote Illuminati ideals and brainwash the masses. High-profile events, such as award shows, are scrutinized for signs of occult symbolism, further fueling the belief in a secretive agenda. However, media consolidation and corporate ownership of news outlets do raise valid concerns about the representation of diverse voices in the media landscape. The concentration of power in a few hands can result in biased reporting and the silencing of alternative viewpoints, but this phenomenon does not necessarily imply a direct connection to the Illuminati. With the advent of modern technology, theories surrounding the Illuminati's influence have expanded to include surveillance and data manipulation. Many conspiracy theorists argue that the Illuminati employs advanced technology to monitor and control individuals, creating a society where privacy is virtually non-existent. From smartphones to social media, the belief is that every action is being tracked and analyzed. The emergence of technologies like artificial intelligence, big data, and facial recognition has fueled fears of a dystopian future where individuals are constantly surveilled. This perspective suggests that the Illuminati exploits these technologies to maintain power and suppress dissent. However, while issues of privacy and surveillance are valid concerns in today's digital age, linking these developments directly to the Illuminati may be overly simplistic. The complexities of data privacy laws, corporate interests, and government policies contribute to a broader discussion about control and individual freedoms. As with many aspects of the Illuminati narrative, separating fact from fiction can be challenging. While there are legitimate discussions about media influence and technology, the leap to attributing these concerns to a shadowy organization can detract from the real issues at play. Critical thinking is essential when engaging with these theories. Evaluating the credibility of sources, examining evidence, and considering alternative explanations can help audiences navigate the complexities of media and technology without falling prey to sensationalized claims. By fostering a deeper understanding of how power operates within the media and technology sectors, audiences can engage more constructively with the themes surrounding the Illuminati, moving beyond fear-based narratives to address the genuine challenges of our time. Chapter 6: The Psychology Behind Secret Societies and Conspiracies. At the core of understanding why people are drawn to conspiracy theories lies a fascinating intersection of psychology, sociology, and cultural dynamics. Humans have a natural tendency to seek patterns and explanations for events, especially those that are complex or traumatic. When faced with uncertainty, such as during a crisis or a significant societal change, people often turn to conspiracy theories to make sense of their world. These theories provide a narrative that seems to explain the unexplainable and offer a sense of control in chaotic times. Moreover, beliefs in conspiracy theories can create a sense of community among like-minded individuals. When people feel isolated or marginalized, finding others who share their views can be empowering. This sense of belonging can reinforce these beliefs, as group dynamics often lead to a stronger conviction in shared ideas. The psychological comfort derived from being part of a group that perceives itself as having special knowledge about hidden truths can be incredibly appealing. Research indicates that certain personality traits, such as a need for cognitive closure, paranoia, and a tendency to see the world in black and white terms, correlate with a higher likelihood of believing in conspiracy theories. These traits often stem from an underlying desire to reduce anxiety and uncertainty, making conspiracy theories a psychological refuge. Conspiracy theories often thrive in environments marked by fear and distrust. A pervasive distrust of authority figures, whether they be politicians, corporations, or scientists, can lead individuals to seek alternative explanations for events. This skepticism becomes particularly pronounced in times of social upheaval, economic crisis, or public health emergencies. The belief that powerful entities are hiding the truth fosters a narrative that pits the people against a perceived corrupt elite, further fueling conspiracy theories. This distrust can be magnified by social media and the internet, which allow for rapid dissemination of information, regardless of its credibility. Misinformation can spread like wildfire, reinforcing existing fears and suspicions. This phenomenon can lead to echo chambers where dissenting views are silenced, and extreme beliefs become normalized. In such environments, conspiracy theories flourish, as individuals seek confirmation of their fears rather than engaging in open dialogue or critical thinking. The psychological impact of fear and distrust can create a feedback loop. As individuals become more entrenched in their beliefs, they may become increasingly isolated, making them more susceptible to further conspiracy narratives. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for addressing the rise of conspiracy theories and fostering a more informed public discourse. The allure of secrecy is a powerful psychological phenomenon that draws individuals to secret societies like the Illuminati. The very nature of a secret society implies that there are hidden truths and knowledge that the general public is not privy to. This creates an air of mystique and intrigue that captivates the imagination. Secrecy can evoke both fascination and fear. On one hand, the idea of belonging to a group with exclusive knowledge can be intoxicating. It suggests that members are privy to truths that others are not, making them feel special and empowered. On the other hand, the concept of secrecy can also be unsettling, as it raises questions about what is being hidden and why. This tension between allure and fear is what makes secret societies so compelling. Psychologically, the fear of the unknown is a fundamental human experience. People are often uncomfortable with ambiguity and uncertainty, and secret societies embody both. The idea that there are unseen forces at work, influencing the world in ways that are not transparent, can provoke anxiety and suspicion. This combination of intrigue and apprehension is what fuels the ongoing fascination with the Illuminati and other secretive groups. While the Illuminati may be one of the most well-known secret societies, it is far from the only one. Throughout history, numerous secret organizations have emerged, each with its own beliefs, rituals, and influence. The Freemasons, one of the oldest and most recognizable secret societies, the Freemasons trace their origins back to the late 16th century. With a focus on moral and ethical development, Freemasonry emphasizes brotherhood, charity, and personal growth. Its use of symbols and rituals has led to speculation about hidden agendas, but members often argue that the organization promotes values that enhance society rather than control it. Skull and Bones, founded in 1832 at Yale University, Skull and Bones is an elite secret society known for its high-profile members, including U.S. presidents and influential business leaders. The society's secrecy has led to rumors about its influence in politics and society, raising questions about how much power its members actually wield in shaping global events. The Rosicrucians, this mystical society emerged in the early 17th century, claiming to possess esoteric knowledge and wisdom. The Rosicrucians blended elements of mysticism, science, and philosophy, promoting the idea of enlightenment and spiritual awakening. Their influence can be seen in various movements throughout history, including the Enlightenment and the occult revival of the 19th century. The real-world influence of secret societies can be significant, though often exaggerated in popular narratives. While some societies have played crucial roles in historical events, their actual impact varies widely. For instance, the Freemasons have been credited with promoting democratic ideals and social reform during the Enlightenment. However, their alleged control over political and financial systems often remains speculative. In contrast, groups like Skull and Bones have drawn attention due to their connections to powerful individuals, prompting questions about their role in shaping political agendas. However, the lack of transparency surrounding these organizations often makes it difficult to ascertain the extent of their influence. As audiences explore the history of secret societies, it's essential to approach the subject with a critical eye. Understanding their origins, beliefs, and societal roles can provide valuable context for their place in modern conspiracy theories. By analyzing the facts surrounding these groups, individuals can separate myth from reality, allowing for a more nuanced perspective on the world of secret societies. In contemporary society, numerous organizations are often likened to the Illuminati, fueling speculation and conspiracy theories. Groups like the Bilderberg Group, the Bohemian Grove, and even the Freemasons are frequently cited in discussions about modern-day secret societies. The Bilderberg Group, this exclusive gathering of political leaders, business executives, and influential figures has faced scrutiny for its secretive meetings and agenda. Critics argue that the group's lack of transparency suggests a hidden agenda akin to the Illuminati's supposed goals. However, proponents claim that the meetings serve to foster dialogue on global issues and do not entail any nefarious plans for world domination. Bohemian Grove, known for its annual gathering of powerful men in a secluded California forest, the Bohemian Grove has long been the subject of conspiracy theories. Critics assert that its rituals and high-profile attendees signify a clandestine operation influencing global policy. Yet, many view these gatherings as a place for networking and camaraderie rather than as a front for secretive plots. The Freemasons, while the Freemasons have historical roots that overlap with the Illuminati, their focus has shifted to charitable activities and personal development. They still attract conspiracy theories due to their secretive rituals and symbols, but the organization's members often emphasize its commitment to ethical principles and community service. While comparisons to the Illuminati persist, it's crucial to discern the factual basis behind these modern organizations. Most lack the explicit intentions attributed to the original Illuminati, though their secrecy continues to evoke intrigue and suspicion. The belief in the Illuminati and similar conspiracies can profoundly impact social behavior and political landscapes. These theories often serve as a lens through which individuals interpret current events, shaping their understanding of complex issues. Polarization and distrust, the notion that powerful elites manipulate events behind the scenes fosters a climate of distrust toward authority. This skepticism can lead to societal polarization, as individuals align themselves with conspiracy groups that affirm their beliefs. In political discourse, this can manifest as increased partisanship, where opposing views are seen as tools of the elite rather than legitimate opinions. Influence on media narratives, media outlets that sensationalize conspiracy theories can perpetuate a cycle of misinformation. This can lead to a distorted perception of reality, where audiences are less likely to engage critically with information. As narratives around the Illuminati infiltrate mainstream media and social platforms, they often become self-fulfilling prophecies, reinforcing existing beliefs. Social movements and activism, belief in conspiracies like the Illuminati can inspire grassroots movements, rallying individuals around a common cause. While some movements may focus on social justice and transparency, others might veer into extremist ideologies that reject established norms and democratic processes. This underscores the dual-edged nature of conspiracy beliefs, which can motivate positive change or foster division and hostility. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, conspiracy theories, including the Illuminati myth, are likely to evolve. The rapid dissemination of information through social media and the internet has fundamentally changed how conspiracy theories gain traction and influence public opinion. Online platforms allow individuals to create and inhabit echo chambers, where they are exposed only to information that reinforces their beliefs. This phenomenon can amplify conspiracy theories, making them more entrenched within certain communities. As algorithms curate content based on user preferences, the risk of misinformation and radicalization increases. The intersection of conspiracy theories with pop culture ensures their continued relevance. Television shows, movies, and music frequently reference the Illuminati, perpetuating its mythos. This blending of entertainment and conspiracy can draw in new audiences, making the ideas more accessible and appealing. Resilience of belief. Despite advances in education and critical thinking, conspiracy theories remain resilient. The human psyche's predisposition to seek patterns and explanations will likely keep conspiracy theories alive. As global events become increasingly complex, the allure of simple, conspiratorial explanations will persist. Interestingly, the evolution of conspiracy theories may also lead to greater scrutiny of authority. While some beliefs may be unfounded, the call for transparency and accountability can drive social movements that challenge the status quo. The balance lies in discerning constructive skepticism from destructive paranoia. As we peel back the layers of the Illuminati myth, it becomes increasingly clear that there is a significant distinction between historical fact and the popular myths that surround it. The original Bavarian Illuminati, founded by Adam Weishaupt in the late 18th century, aimed to promote Enlightenment ideals and intellectual discourse. However, as time progressed, this noble endeavor transformed into a conspiracy-laden narrative filled with accusations of world domination and sinister motives. By understanding the factual origins of the Illuminati and the subsequent embellishments that have taken root in popular culture, we can better appreciate the difference between historical truth and legend. As we continue to grapple with the interplay between reality and myth, let us embrace the opportunity to learn, grow, and foster deeper connections within our communities. If you're enjoying this journey into the mysteries, don't forget to subscribe to stay updated on more fascinating content. Please like this video if it resonates with you, and share it with others who might find it intriguing as well. Your support helps us bring more engaging topics to the channel, and we appreciate every bit of it. Thank you.